I rushed to the window. My steps are, as always, soundless. But when I got closer, I realized it's only a painting. In the painting, a group of children are playing on the seashore under a bright blue sky. Could there be something behind the painting? I carefully removed the frame from the wall, and discover a big square hole it concealed. So only a long black arm projects from the hole. I scream and back away, but the arm is so long and so fast it grabs my arm, starts pulling at it with immense force, tearing it off my body. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I said this is gonna be, I don't know when I'm uploading this, but alright, yeah, so we're back to this. We are, as you can tell, we are playing the missing parts of Maria Gwozdek. I don't know how to say that, but it's like a very cheap game that it's too loud for me to hear my voice. So it's like a free game, but it looked pretty cool, and it's supposed to be like some type of psychological horror game. So I have no idea. So this is gonna be interesting, but it looks pretty cool, so I hope you guys enjoy. Yay! You again, what do you want? I'm gonna say this. Tell me everything from the beginning. Sometimes I wonder what my life would be like if I had never met him. Would I still be alive? And would it be a bad thing if I wouldn't? February 13th. Oh, this is Maria. So we're playing Maria. Okay. How are you feeling? Edita. I'm much better now, dear. Don't you worry. The nurse is really nice too. Will you come and visit me soon? I promise I will, Mom, as soon as I can. Good. How is work? Okay, I mean, it's kind of chaotic at the moment, but it's going well. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, it's medication time, dear. I have to go. Okay, Mom. I'll call you tomorrow. Bye. Is this a girl or a guy? I can't tell. I think it's a girl. Love you. I was laid off 2 months ago, and I can't bring myself to tell my mother. I can't ask her for money, as she's barely able to support herself. What with her illness, and I'm afraid the worry can make her worse. My landlord told me to pack my stuff and move out by the end of the week, the day after tomorrow. I haven't been able to bring myself to start packing though. I've been about a dozen job interviews since I got the sack. What if I get a call? I know it's stupid, yet I keep hoping. I don't have anywhere to go either. I suppose I might be able to crash it for a few nights at my elder sister Carolina's place in Columbus, but both Carolina and her husband, I don't think y'all can hear it. There we go. Both Carolina and her husband Albert are just too successful to tolerate a miserable piece of shit like me for a long time. Then I could go to my mom's place in Martinsburg. It's been vacant since she was hospitalized. The problem is, if I couldn't find a job in Charleston, what are the chances of me getting one in Martinsburg? How do I tell Mom? Fuck, why did it have to come to this? What am I supposed to do? Let's check the answer machine. Let's see if we get any calls. Carolina. Hey Maria, did you call? We took Doc to see a movie. If it was about money, I mean, I'm sorry, but we really can't help right now, and you really need to learn to manage by yourself. So hey, let me know if you hear back from Walmart or whatever, wherever. It's all in your hands. Bye. Wow, sisterly love and support at its most touching. I think I'm glad you weren't there when I called. What do I do now? Let's get out of this room. Let's go outside. Yeah, I could do with a breath of fresh air, figuratively for the most part, but some literal fresh air wouldn't hurt either. I slide into my boots, I put on my coat, walk out of the apartment, take the elevator to the first floor. I wonder why we have this up here. Can you see my mouth? Dang. Oh well. Outside is chilly and eerily quiet. The rumble of distant traffic from the interstate is only a reminder that there is still life in the city. One of the streetlights is flickering, plunging the already poorly lit street into the darkness, before coming back on moments later. I'm not sure if I'm glad or uneasy that there are no people in sight. A bit of both, perhaps. I start walking, doesn't matter where. Try not to think about anything, just absorb in the starless void of night. I hear a strange sound behind me, like huge wings flapping. I turn around but see nothing, and then I turn back again. So they never called you back. Where the hell did this guy come from? And is it even a guy? Not Dynamics, not London Sports, not Mendes Delivery, not even Walmart. This day just doesn't need you. Who the hell are you and what do you want? I am Oren, and I want to offer you a deal. No thanks. Please find somebody else. I can help you get a good job. Cyberdynamics, and you want them to get back to you? Offer you work? I can arrange that. What should I say? What part of no thanks do you not understand? I feel like this is more stalking. Are you stalking me? Don't be paranoid. You need help and I am offering it to you. Is that supposed to be an answer? Listen, you have no job, you're nearly out of money, and you'll soon have nowhere to go. I am offering you a deal that can change all that. Okay, I know I'm going to regret asking, but how does that deal of yours work? Good. Now you want to hear about it. The deal is that I grant your wishes. Figures, I'm talking to a freaky fairy. You got it. We sign a contract, I grant your wishes in return for your organs. My what? Organs, body part, say. I give you that job at Cyberdynamics. You give me an ear or an eye. Oh shit. The guy's a maniac. You think it's not time? Pepper spray. Get the fuck away from me, you sick. Ficking. I'm frantically fishing through my bag for the can of mace that I bought ages ago. But until now, oh, it's still out. Okay. I think that should be good. Alright. I'm frantically fishing through my bag for the can of mace that I bought ages ago. But until now, never actually came close to using it. Is it there? Could I have lost it? You see, I never used mine, so yeah. My god, there's no time. He's gonna kill me right here in the middle of the... Thank goodness, here it is. Turn this thing here. What are you doing? I aimed the can at his face. Sprays the button. The guy realizes what is happening and turns away the last moment, but some of the spray still catches him in the eye. Based on the grunt that follows and how he grabs at his face, I turn around and start running away as fast as I can. Is that nutjob chasing me? I don't dare to look back. Oh, this is better than I expected, to be honest. Panting, I open the apartment complex door and rush to the elevator. I jab the button repeatedly, glancing back to see if he followed me. When the elevator finally arrives, I jump in and press forward. Once on the 4th floor, I dart out the elevator and cross the hall to my door. There's a note slip under it. I grab it without thinking and get inside the apartment. Lock the door behind me. I'm gasping. This is so stressful, unexpectedly. Should I call the police? Should I call Carolina? Could the creep have followed me? I don't think I heard his voice. Heard his footsteps behind me, but I could barely hear anything beside my own gasping. What even was that? I'm so confused. I noticed the note I'm still holding in my trembling hand. Contract. I hereby agree to have my wishes granted in exchange for one organ or body part per wish. For my first wish, I agree to part with my blank to fill in the initiated contract. The rest of the page is filled with tiny print describing in terms of the deal. Holy fuck, this bastard knows where I live. You see, I kind of want to call it cops, but I feel like they won't believe me. Let's just throw in a bin, because I don't think cops will do anything. There are moments in life, in my life anyway, when you know what sensible thing to do, but it's just so much easier to go screw it and not do anything. This is one of those moments. I'm too exhausted, not just from running, but from life sucking so hard to even be scared anymore. If the I'm going to stop. Fucker shows up and starts trying to break in, I might reconsider, but right now, I just don't care. I tear the contract and throw it in the bin. I really should call the police. Instead, I started crying. What have I done to deserve this? I got no money, no job. My mother's in the hospital. My sister doesn't give a fuck about me. Now some sicko is stalking me. God, do you hear me? Why me? I'm guessing those organs I can take. My whole body is shaking as I crawl into bed. I am sobbing so hard I can't breathe. This is so damn cruel. If this sicko wants to cut off my ear, let him get the fuck on with it. I don't care anymore. I bury my head under the pillow and try to calm down, but the sobbing just won't go away. My throat is burning. My body feels drained of strength. I get off the bed and sit down on the floor next to the bin. An organ for a wish, you say? I fished the torn contract. Oh dear, she's gonna do it. Put the pieces together. I reach for my tiny writing desk and grab a pencil and write in. Oh my god. You need to see to be able to do anything. But at this point, what is good to get rid of? Your ear or your eye? It has to be the ear because I don't think you can go without the ear, but the eyes you absolutely need. I leave the contract on the floor and go back to the bed. Fuck all this. I really need sleep. The room is huge and empty. This is July 67. There's no furniture, no windows, and strangely no door. All there is a vast space between four Carmen walls. I hear what sounds like muffled voices coming from outside. I call out, but I barely hear my own voice. The room seems to absorbed every sound. My steps are silent as I move from one wall to another and look for a way out. Suddenly I sense another presence in the room. I turn around and see a dark figure with glowing green eyes. Before I can react, the figure reaches for my head and tears off my Oh! The room swallows my scream. This is the 14th, February. When I wake up, it's bright outside, and I'm in my bed, still in my boots. Something hurts my head. Phone is ringing. Did Carolina decide to show some sisterly generosity? I pick up the receiver. Hello? Hello, is this Maria? Yeah, yes. This is Mark from Cyber Dynamics. You had an interview with us in January for positions in the sales department. We have reviewed many applicants. Consider you to be the best suited candidate for the job position. Are you still interested in the job? Yes, absolutely. When do I start? We'll be waiting for you tomorrow at 9. Do you remember the address? I do. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, see you. I can't believe this is happening. Dynamics is probably the most competitive vacancy I've applied for. And I thought the interview didn't go that well. Who cares, though? I've actually managed to get a job there. Take that, fuckers. I begin to cry tears of joy, the receiver still pressed against my ear. But then I realized the receiver is pressing directly to my skull. Suddenly I remember last night. I rushed to the bathroom and looked in the mirror. My right ear is missing. I don't hear from Oren again. I cannot seem to find the contract anywhere. When Carolina learns that I got a job, she transfers $1,000 to my account so that I can pay my bills. The following month, and apparently to her surprise, I pay her back. Now that I have a proper job, my sister suddenly seems to like me. She invites me to her place in Columbus every now and then, and even Albert seems friendly enough. I grow long hair to cover my missing ear. I still feel uncomfortable in public, but I learned to manage it. I even find a boyfriend. His name is Tim, and he's a manager at Mendez. I can't say I don't enjoy this new life, but I do feel incomplete without my ear. And I keep seeing dreams of the Carmen room. Oh, so it changes to where she won't care. Hi, Marie. His name's Omar. Hi, Maria. Are you busy tomorrow evening? I need you here at 6. September 28th. Okay. It's been about a long while. Still. Okay, I'll be there. Excellent. Bye now. I put down the receiver and out of the corner of my eye I see Tim glaring at me. Let me guess, no movies tomorrow because you're letting Omar exploit you again. Tim, it's not like that. I just don't understand, Maria. Do you really love work so much? Do you actually care about anything else? Or is it Omar? You'd rather spend time with him than me? Tim, this is ridiculous. You know what's ridiculous, Maria? The way he uses you. It just pisses me off how you'll listen to anything the old bastard says. But you're completely deaf to everything else. Deaf? What are you saying? Just because I'm missing an ear? Oh, for fuck's sake, you're gonna play that card again? You know what, Maria? I'm sick of this. I'm not going to spend my fucking life trying to fix yours. I wish you'd realize that your problems have nothing to do with missing body parts. I feel a flash of anger rush through my body. I wish you knew what it's like to have a body part missing. Fuck this. I'm not going to listen to this bullshit. I watched Tim storm out of the apartment. I'm angry and desperate and confused. I don't call after him, either to try to stop him or to tell him he's left behind his umbrella. I go to the kitchen and pour myself a whiskey. This just stopped the shaking. Okay, I need something to do. Let's call her sister. I still find it hard to believe, but Carolina and I have grown much closer over the past months. Maybe it's because I'm finally mature human being with a proper job. Maybe it's because I lost an ear, or because our mother has been seriously ill. Most likely it's all these things together. So when I need someone to talk to, I call my sister. Hello? Hey. Maria, what happened? Are you crying? No, just a little. Tim and I had a fight. Again? I'm getting sick of this guy. You've been together for what? Like 2 months? Almost 4? You've been together 4 months and you've had more fights than Mike Tyson. I complete the sentence and Carolina chuckles. That's right, you need to dump him, Maria. I think you just dumped me. Oh, how did it happen? Tim got mad because Omar asked me to do a shift tomorrow and I agreed. He said some mean things like that I took personally, and he just left. Jesus, Maria. I just wish he could understand what it feels like. He's an asshole. Listen, it's really for the best that... Oh, Maria, can I call you later? Doc's calling from school. I'll call you back, okay? Yeah, sure. Thanks for listening. You're always welcome. Bye-bye. I decided to go for a walk to get my mind off what happened. It's sunny outside, but I take my umbrella just in case. In West Virginia, you never know when it will start raining. As I walk out my apartment and turn to lock the door, I hear a strange sound from the elevator. I turn around. Long time no see, Maria. I instantly know who this is. What are you doing here? I am here to fulfill your wish. You already have. I don't have any further wishes. Someone didn't read the terms of our deal, did she? It's a lifelong contract. Every time you make a wish, I will make it come true. That's why you always read the fine print. But I didn't make any new wishes. Just a few minutes ago, didn't you say, I wish you knew what it's like to have a body part missing? What? You can't possibly mean that. I will make your friend Timothy understand what it feels like to be missing a body part. You will give me a body part to fulfill your wish. It was a figure of speech. I didn't literally mean that. I want him to experience what missing a body part feels like. It's just an expression. That doesn't count as a wish. It wasn't just a figure of speech, Maria. In that moment, you meant it. You may deceive yourself into thinking otherwise, but I know you did. If you hadn't, I wouldn't be here. Be careful what you wish for. Right? Really? Is Oren right? Or just messing with me? Did I mean it when I said it? I honestly can't tell anymore. It is therefore my contractual obligation to fulfill your wish at the price of a body part. So what will you give me in return? An arm? A leg? None. I won't give you anything. Would you rather I decide what to take? I could take your heart, you know. Oren smiles at me with a cold menace. I kind of really want to say this, but then I'd be dead, and I feel like the story ends. What can I go out without? I'm taking the smart rounds, trying to go where I can go without. I lost an ear. I don't have to cover my eyes. I can always cover my arm and use one arm. It doesn't matter. My leg I need to walk with, so I don't know. Take my arm, but can you please leave Tim alone? I beg you, just take my arm, don't hurt him. It's too late, Maria. Be careful what you wish for. I said that, Oren. Don't take my words. With this, Oren gets into the elevator and disappears. I collapse on my knees. I press my head against the wall. I hear a door open behind me. An old woman walks past me and stares at me. As she does, I don't care. I down 4 energy drinks that night to keep myself from sleeping. I'm afraid of falling asleep and waking up without a limb. But even more, I don't want anything to happen to Tim. I consider calling him, but what can I say? Be careful, there is a magical creature who wants to take away one of your organs. I messed up the words. One of your organs. And even if I do warn Tim, can I really stop Oren? By sunrise, I can't resist sleep anymore. I turn on my stereo and crank up the volume, but I still fall asleep in my chair minutes later. July 67. I find myself in Carmen's room again. It seems to have gone bigger. There is still no door to be found. I notice something on the opposite wall. A window. This could be my way out. I rush to the window. My steps are, as always, soundless. But when I got closer, I realized it's only a painting. In the painting, a group of children are playing on the seashore under a bright blue sky. Could there be something behind the painting? I carefully remove the frame from the wall, and discover a big square hole it concealed. Suddenly a long black arm projects from the hole. I scream and back away, but the arm is so long and so fast it grabs my arm, starts pulling at it with immense force, tearing it off my body. I feel my tendons snap, my muscle tear. With a horrible sound, my mouth fills with blood. Is blood why the walls are this color? Just before I lose my senses, I notice a pair of evil green eyes staring at me from inside the hole. Oren. Next day, I woke up with a prosthetic where my arm used to be. It doesn't really hurt, but as soon as I see it, I throw up right in my bed. That same day, I learned that Tim got in a drunken fight in the bar, was stabbed in the eye. The surgeon had to remove his eye and replace it with a prosthetic. That guy's gonna do anything he won't be able to see. When I come to visit Tim in the hospital, he tells me to get out. He seems to blame me for what happened. Of course he has no idea how right he is. I tell everyone I had developed an infection and had to have my arm amputated. Carolina doesn't seem to believe me. She probably suspects it has something to do with Tim. I guess she thinks he was violent or something, but she never really says anything. Oren transformed me to a less physically demanding Oren. Same names. This Manny is still good, though. In fact, technically speaking, he was giving me a promotion out of pity, of course. I am disgusted with myself for accepting it, but I couldn't afford to refuse. My mother is ailing. Her prognosis isn't good. She has lost nearly all of her sight. I come to visit as much as I can, but I never tell her about my lost arm. I start to avoiding people, limiting my social interactions with my family and my workplace. I feel exposed with my prosthetic even though I learned to camouflage it well. I almost cherish my phantom pains, as they remind me of the time that I was more complete. Nightmares of the common room become more frequent. There is never a way out. December 7th. It's been 3-ish months. Hi, sweetie. I'm still getting used to the sweetie. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Albert. Maria, thanks for coming. Albert rushes into the hallway, helps me take off my coat. I am still adapting to my prosthetic, and putting on and taking off clothes is something of a pain. Today's pain, it's a pain quite literally, as I've been having unusually bad phantoms pain since the morning. I try to hide it though. Thanks, Albert. No problem. Sorry, I better not leave the stove for too long. Albert disappears into the kitchen. So how's Mom doing? I went to Martinsburg to visit Mom yesterday. No improvement. The doctor told me, that we shouldn't be too hopeful. I see. I'll go see her next week. So where's the birthday boy? He's in the living room playing on his Nintendo. Will you keep him company in there for a few minutes while we finish up in the kitchen? His friends will be here soon. You'll save me from them then? I promise. It's Duck's 6th birthday today. He's having a birthday party. Carolina invited me even though she knows I'm terrible with kids. I guess it's just because I haven't visited for a while. She asked me to stay the night, as I usually do when I come over. I walk into the living room. Duck notices me. Pauses his game. Hey there, Duck. Happy birthday. Hi, Maria. Did you bring me a present? Sure did, but you'll have to wait for the party to start to find out what it is. Okay, Dad told me to think of a wish to make. Did you think of one? Yes, but I can't tell you. I have many wishes, but I chose the most important. What is your most important wish? Duck is blissfully unaware how uncomfortable of a territory this is for me. I don't know, Doug. I have too many. But if you had only one you could ask her, what would it be? It's hard to say off the top of my head. I need to think about it. Come on, everyone has a wish. Tell me yours, please. It's my birthday. Oh my god. Doc's always like this whenever things don't go his way. He makes a scene. He's making her wish something. He's gonna lose another limb. Ah! You may be right though. I can't run away from my wishes forever. Or can I? There are so many things I want to happen, but am I willing to pay the price? What's your number one wish? To have your missing parts back, you lose a part, but then you can get your missing parts back. But then everyone's gonna be suspicious. But let's think about this real quick. And then you have your mother, who's sick. It may die soon, but you're changing life. So, I don't know. You could break the contract, but then you could say I have no wishes. I don't know. Let's go the safe route. Let's not have any wishes. I don't have any wishes. Everybody has a wish. Well, not me. Liar. That's not very nice. And it's not nice to lie. Duck turns away from me and pointedly returns to his game. Good job, Maria. You just upset a kid on his birthday. I had no choice, though. After what happened to Tim, I promised myself to never make any wishes. Not say them out loud, and if I could help it, not even make wishes in my mind. Whatever happens, I will not let Oren have any more of my body parts. I don't know what Oren uses them for, but he will have to find another supply. I'm sure he has plenty, and I will give my life as best as I can, with what is left. Soon, two of Duck's friends, their mothers join Albert and Carolina in the kitchen, and I decide to follow suit. When the party starts, I try to ignore Duck's bitter glances. I'm in the Carmen room again. The voices coming from the outside seem to have gone louder. They sound anxious. I can almost make out the words, but not quite. I look around. To my disbelief, I notice a door in the far corner. The door is ajar. I see the light coming from outside. This is my chance to escape. I rush to the door and stumble and fall on the floor. Floorboards are sticky and emit a foul smell. Is it something under the floorboard? I get up and make for the door. The voices are almost clear now. I can smell the fresh air coming from outside. Feel the gentle fingers of the wind touch my hair. I run outside and find myself in a sunny garden. There are dozens of people here, speaking in a language I do not understand. As soon as I sense my presence, the conversation stops. People start turning to face me. Their faces are blank, containing nothing but the eyes, unblinking and menacing. The people surround me. I consider retreating into the Carmen room, but it is too late. Several of them have blocked my path. The silent circles around me gets tighter. I want to say something, but the words are stuck in my throat. What are they going to do to me? Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a dark figure with emerald eyes watching me from the distance. My mother dies to falling. I feel guilty. I didn't wish for her, or to heal her. Oh my god. We could have done something. After the funeral, Carolina gives me a hug, which I don't remember her doing since I was a teen. We grow even closer, discovering a sisterly bond we never really shared before. I come to Columbus every other weekend. Duck doesn't like me much, but Carolina doesn't seem to notice. I immerse my work at cyberdynamics, and Omar rewards my efforts with generous bonuses. I do not get another promotion, though. Next March, I learned that Tim died of a renal failure. Apparently, he had to take in 2 bottles since losing his eye and again neglecting his health. The autopsy shows he only had 1 kidney. Oh my god. I avoid interacting with people. He made a wish with Oren. And he probably wished that my mother died. And so Oren took his kidney. Oh god. With Carolina and her family the only exception, I don't want to be around people, as it makes me feel too exposed and completely invulnerable. I notice even my colleagues don't really like me. Nightmares of the Carmen room continue to haunt me, become almost nightly. Why make any more scams? I start taking Xanax. Try to convince myself it makes me better. But it probably doesn't. Maybe it does help me a little bit with the phantom pains. Sometimes I think I hear the sound of gigantic wings flapping nearby, but when I turn around, no one's there. I think Oren is trying to wear me down, force me to make another wish out of this desperation. There are moments when I feel like this close to doing so, but I am able to control myself. Come that may, I will put up my fight. Oh, so I guess there's like different endings to this? We can... This was a really good game. I think there's different parts to this though. We can probably extend it. Or we can like... I want to see if there's like more routes you can go. But I think this is the route of where you just like don't wish. Okay. I clicked to remember what happened. So we already read these, which is about Duck, and he's like, tell me your wish and stuff. Let's wish Grandma to get better, okay? For your grandma to get better. Yeah, I wish Grandma would get better too. Yeah. Okay, now it's done. I made another wish despite promising myself never to do that again. I know what's going to follow. I wonder if Orrin has followed me to Ohio, or if he will wait for me to return to West Virginia. We chat with Duck a little bit more. But before we run out of things to talk about, two of his friends arrive. I decide to follow suit, okay? I make my way to the bathroom. Using the bathroom has become a challenge with this arm. I've learned to manage. When I flush, I hear the doorbell again ring. Another one of Duck's friends must have arrived. I wash my hands and lean against the wall for a few minutes. Phantom arm is killing me. Just another moment. Okay, I walk out of the bathroom. Hi, Maria. Jesus Christ, is it? Wells, you made a wish. I'm here to grant it. You don't have much time, though. What will you give me in return? A kidney? Perhaps a lung? So I'm guessing he wished for not my grandma, but my mom to die. And he gave away a kidney. But we're gonna do the same thing. To cure my mom. Take my kidney. But will you really heal my mother? Of course. Have I ever let you down? Fuck you, Orrin. Okay, let's get this party started. Carolina comes out in the kitchen carrying a tray with food. Albert is behind her with the birthday cake. Neither of them seem to notice anything strange about Orrin's presence. What are you two whispering about in the hallway? Come to the dining room with us. I'm in the common room. Voices. See a light. This is my chance to escape. A dark figure appears in the doorway, obscuring all the light, muffling the voices. Emerald green eyes stare at me with cold indifference. The long arm reaches for my chest. Suddenly, I am frozen in place. I cannot scream. I cannot breathe. I just feel the creature's hand break through my ribcage. It hurts more than all the pain I've ever felt combined, but I do not even move. Only a shallow squeaking comes from my throat. As the creature's hand fumbles inside my body, then I feel something snap inside me. My insides are burning like 1,000 suns. The hand is not covered in blood. It produces an organ. The creature seems to smile at me as everything around me turns black. I wake up in the early hours the next morning. The phantom arm is gone, but I feel strange hollowness inside. I go to the hospital later that day, and the doctor confirms one of my kidneys is missing. She assures me this does not pose a threat to my life, and seems to believe I was born that way. Indeed, the missing kidney has little effect on my life. I have to follow a stricter diet, but other than that, my life does not change much. I do feel painfully incomplete, however. My mother recovers and moves back to her home in Martinsburg. I come to visit every weekend and help her with the chores. Carolina and I are not close anymore. We talk on the phone every now and then, but I hardly ever visit her in Columbus. I immerse in my work as cyberdynamics, and my efforts are rewarded with another promotion. I find myself in charge of sales division, and I don't particularly enjoy having to be around so many people, but I try to do my best. Old Mark seems to appreciate my effort. I start going out with Mark, the HR guy. He doesn't seem to mind my disability. At our second date, I learned he himself has a prosthetic leg. Oh, what if he gave that away? Dreams of common room continue, but I almost learned to accept them. Even when I am dreaming, I know there is no way out of the room. I decide not to make another wish ever again, but this time I better not give in. So I'm guessing there's like that good part where it changes everything. Whereas like this dude also has a prosthetic and he went to him. And maybe he lost a limb just so he can find love with you. Just saying. It's the whole thing about missing limbs here. I'm gonna see if there's anything else to this. Okay. Let's go through this again. I'm guessing everything else is the same. I'll see if anything changes, but if nothing, I'm just gonna leave it there. That'd be better. Come on. Yeah, that's nothing. Hi guys, so this is me in the future from editing. There's more to the game, there's more endings to it, there's more routes. I just decided to go my own way and try to not spoil the game and edit those out. But there's a secret ending to it. The secret ending is very, very interesting, I'll say. Very interesting. And then I do have a Discord. I want to add that. I want to promote my Discord here for a second that y'all should join. Give me all the game suggestions. I'll look into those. Especially I only have 6 for random games, so I would take any random game or even a new project idea if you guys have any. Also, like, subscribe, comment. We love those. I want to look at comments, but I don't have comments, so please comment. So yeah, join Discord, like, subscribe, comment. That's your mission for today. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.